All right, it's Cash the Ticket. Little fun episode amidst preview season. What do you need to get ready for college football? Well, in the world that Jim Costa exists in, where you're cucking it up for the networks, you're going to need to learn about the transfer portal. We got new faces in a lot of new places. And Mr. James Anthony Costa, Lord Smarms a lot, we're gonna play Stump the Schmarm. Now, what
R.I.P. Howie Schwab.
Now, what we're going to do, it's for the people as much as it is for us. Every player that I am going to ask you about is either the following: an established star / all-conference player, an insanely hyped recruit, or a guy that you don't know but is going to be a difference maker big time for the team that just got him.
So this is going to be educational for everybody as much as it is a chance to try to get me.
Yes. No. See, there it is again.
Because this is what this is.
No, it's not. Evan, do you believe that? You always assume the worst. Jim, I don't expect you to get more than 3 or 4 of these right.
Really?
It's really about...
He thinks that little of me.
It's really about college football conversation.
And it is showing people how absurd this has become.
Correct. And it's just about you're driving in your car or you're trying to ignore the conference call you're supposed to be on. I wanted to have a little college football conversation and a few of the aha moments. Oh, that's where that guy is. Oh, that's what they chose to do. That's all it is for me. Evan, he thinks the worst of me, and it's hurtful. I just
want to say as a pod, we condone you skipping that conference call. So
yes, we do.
Settle in.
So look, we can start with what I think are some easy ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of these players will be top 100 in the portal. I think you're going to know some of their names. If you get them wrong, don't worry about it. Take a chill pill. Are you ready to play?
Let's do it.
Stump the Smarm. All right, I want to start out. The first player. This is a player who started by committing to Florida, then committing to Miami, then committing to Arizona State. Now he's on his 4th school, leaving Arizona State. Do you know the player? He's a quarterback.
Yes, Jaden Rashada. He's at Georgia.
Correct. Arizona State to Georgia.
I didn't get it at first, but yeah, he was the Dillingham big piece, and now he's not even in Arizona State anymore.
Now, insanely hyped recruit, alleged $11 million NIL, won't play this year because Carson Beck, but he's on his 4th commitment.
Yes.
The next player, this is a lesser-known player, but it's a guy who should have a big impact for a big program. He was Duke's best pass rusher. He is the son of a former New York Giant. Oh. I'll give you the name. It's R.J. Oben.
Okay.
I believe his dad was Roman Oben. He left Duke to transfer where? Big program, big brand name.
Notre Dame?
Yes, sir. He is going to be a key pass rusher for Notre Dame as a redshirt senior. All right. Let me just say the name.
Okay.
KJ Jefferson.
Oh, we love him. Yeah, he went from Arkansas to Central Florida. What did you call him? Welfare Cam Newton?
I mean, is 6'4".
Government cheese Cam Newton.
6'4", 240. Gus Malzahn's gonna run him into the ground. He's gonna be his Cam Newton for that offense. I think he's gonna have a major, major impact.
QB power. Pull the tackle guard. Let him go.
Every 3rd and short, you know it. Now listen, this team lost a safety. The best safety arguably in America. They lost him, and they've replaced him with one of the more high-riser electric recruits from last cycle. This is a young man who left Penn State to go to Alabama to replace what Alabama lost.
Oh, see, I was going one way, and I feel like I got hit with the okie doke. So my first thought, you're talking high-profile safety. Mm-hmm. Caleb Downs left Alabama to go to Ohio State. He may be later on this list.
That's the best player in the portal. You've just nailed that one. Move that along.
But I was thinking Michigan had a player transfer at safety.
Oh, Sab?
Sab is who I thought you were going.
No,
who is this?
This is King Mack.
Great name.
He was one of the best recruits Penn State got. Everybody wanted him. This is a kid who was going to walk into Alabama and start.
Okay.
And try to replace Caleb Downs. All right, next. Quarterback. Leaving Mississippi State. Heading to the Big Ten. But not the way you think.
Will Rogers.
Yes. Where is he going?
Washington.
Excellent.
I'm going to be good with the quarterbacks.
Return to a spread offense, and you know what? That's something I would tell people. Quarterbacks is the position that, look, I think it was 62 or 63 starting D1 quarterbacks at the portal.
Yeah.
Good on you. Return to a spread offense. Jed Fish, UW. This kid was slinging it around the yard 2 years ago. Then they took him out of the spread. I don't know what they were doing.
It's a good scheme fit for him.
Yes. All right, here we go. I hate this player. I've hated him for years. He comes from the MAC, and he's going to a program where I think in the Big 12 his coach will be fired. He's also a local Detroit product.
Oh. This is DeQuan Finn.
Toledo to Baylor. Nailed it. Dual threat quarterback who's not much of a dual threat in my world. Fair?
He was in the MAC. Probably won't be as much in the Big 12.
Yeah. All right, let's talk NFL tight end.
Oh, this is
Young.
okay.
Followed his coach from his old school to his new school, Big Ten.
He's now in the Big Ten.
Yep.
So it's a coach who's new in the Big Ten. I don't know a lot of tight end movement.
You should know this one.
Can you narrow it down a little more?
Touchdown machine. Sophomore,
Oh, it's going to kill me.
Jack Velling.
Oh, your guy.
Oregon State to Michigan State to be really the centerpiece of that offense.
And that is a big get.
He's very good. Oh, Sparty. No, he's actually a good player. It's okay if I say it. Everybody calm down. All right, the next one. This is very, very exciting for me. I hate this player. Flash in the pan quarterback. He's only a junior, but he feels like he's been in college football for a decade. Leaving Miami to come to the Big Ten.
Oh, yeah, Tyler Van Dyke.
I hate him.
There was was it a year ago or 2 years ago? I thought he's got some NFL upside. Nobody's talking about that anymore.
One of the most highly coveted defensive tackles in the portal. He has left my school, but is staying in the Big Ten.
Oh, I meant to look up where Barrows go. Is this Simeon Barrow?
In the Big Ten. This is Derek Harmon. 6'5", 350 pounds. MSU's best defensive tackle. From MSU to Oregon.
Oh, I like
Anyone
that.
who tells you Oregon's not lining up to play ball here in the Big Ten, there you go.
That's a big ad.
Let's keep it going. Are you enjoying this?
I am. This is good because I thought I was going to get all these, but this is good. I'm learning stuff.
So let's go. Former 5-star player,
Okay.
quarterback,
All right.
Los Angeles product, taking a huge step down in class, and it's to a team you and I really like this season. Here's a hint. We haven't previewed their conference yet. Think
It's an
West
ACC.
Coast.
Oh, okay. Mountain West. Oh, okay. Can I ask a question?
Of course.
This is USC to Boise?
You got it. Malachi Nelson.
Yes.
Quarterback, 5-star player, freshman. How you end up at Boise, I won't understand, but that's where he is. Okay. Player this podcast hates. Was on his second school last year. Split time with a kid who's ended up at Michigan State. And now he goes cross country to replace a star quarterback in the ACC.
I got lost halfway
Okay.
through that.
A player who went East Coast to West Coast, now going West Coast to East Coast.
So, okay, he's back on the East Coast.
And it's in the ACC,
All right.
and it's a guy
We hate.
who seemingly can't throw the football. Yet people continue to tell me he can.
Emory Jones isn't still in football
No,
anymore.
no,
Okay. Who is this?
DJU
Oh, see.
left Oregon State to go to Florida State, left Clemson to OSU, left OSU
Yeah, see, this is
to
the fun of the
FSU.
game. If you told me the schools, I would have got it.
That's right.
But the little deception there.
The next player, woeful underachiever, and was thrown in the garbage by his national championship caliber team. He has taken an embarrassing step down in competition and has gone from the Midwest to the East Coast.
National title?
Big Ten national title team.
It's a quarterback? Mm-hmm. Evan's nodding. Evan knows who this is. Oh. He just gave me a little hint over there.
Whoa, what kind of hints? You want the name?
It's Kyle McCord.
Kyle McCord.
Yeah.
From Ohio State to Syracuse. You having fun yet?
I am. This is good. I like
All
this.
right. Let's go. I want to make sure I continue. Okay. One of the coolest names of any running back in America had a really disappointing season last year, just like his team. A rare power back in 2024. And it's an SEC to SEC transfer.
Power back in the SEC. Is this ETN?
No.
He's not really a power back, but it's the first SEC to SEC back I can think of.
Is Raheem Rocket Sanders.
Where is he at? Arkansas to where?
South Carolina.
See, we haven't done our SEC episode
He's
yet.
a cock. Now, this one I don't expect you to get, but he's a hell of a good football player, and people do need to pay attention, okay? Elite safety, upperclassman, leaving a program that's seemingly getting stale for one of the hottest programs in America. Here's a hint. They both wear a different shade of this bright color.
Can I just for a second? The level of detail in these descriptions and questions, the right amount of deception. Because if you just came out and said, School A, School B.
That's not entertainment.
No, I know. I appreciate
I'm here
this.
to provide.
This
you know.
is good. Who is this person?
Okay, this one is not on you, but it's important people know his name. Andrew Makuba, fabulous safety, going from Clemson to Texas.
When you said stale program, I thought Clemson. I just didn't have a name.
Yeah, and this is a big land for Texas because Jordan Catalan is gone.
Yep.
They needed upperclassmen help back there, and they got it. Okay. Running back, rare power back from Detroit, played in the MAC.
Oh, yeah.
Now is going to one of my favorite teams down south. A blank for your thoughts.
Penny for your thoughts.
Penny Boone. He's going to UCF after he transferred to Louisville for 10 minutes. Don't ask me to explain it.
I'm sure no money changed.
Let me give you a
hands.
former five-star player. He's a sophomore. He high-profile Los Angeles product. He's leaving the West Coast to go to the Deep South and replace an NFL corner.
NFL corner.
Who you'll be rooting for this fall.
This is like a Michigan joke. Is this where this is going?
You always think the worst of me.
Team that I will be rooting for this fall.
On Sundays.
Oh. Okay. So this person is ending up at
Michigan
Missouri.
recruited this kid hard and thought they were going to get him.
So this guy's at Missouri now, replacing Rakestraw. No, he's at Alabama, replacing Arnold. See, that's
You got it.
you draft
Damani
two
Jackson,
corners.
corner, USC to Bama.
Okay.
You're doing great. Don't feel bad about it. All right. Okay. High profile, one of the rare high profile recruits that went to a non-traditional power. He stayed 1 year and has now gone back home to the Midwest. Think Podunk Hillbilly, Midwest. Think cornfield. And he's playing with his high school teammate quarterback who's a dead ringer for Trevor Lawrence.
Midwest
This is a running back.
running back.
He's going to a school that plays a two-back system. Very rare in today's college football.
This is a Big Ten team?
No.
See, when you said Midwest, I think Big Ten and
Big
no one,
12.
no one qualified. Big 12. Who is it?
Dylan Edwards.
Oh, we even brought him up. And yes, they are buddies. They go all the way back.
To high school. They're both like Wichita, Kansas kids.
Yeah.
All right.
He's at Kansas State. Yeah.
This is an SEC to SEC
By the way, is
transfer.
Kansas the Midwest?
Yeah, it's cornfields.
I don't think that's the Plains. The Kansas is not the
Hunter
Midwest.
Dickinson said it is the true Midwest.
F Hunter Dickinson. It's not the Midwest.
Can we get focused, please? I am a former five-star player. I didn't want to sit behind a first-round draft pick quarterback. I'm leaving a national power. I'm staying in the same conference.
Oh,
And my name makes me sound like I am one of these two things or maybe both. A rich douchebag Southern frat
Yes.
kid, or B, a future senator of Alabama.
So I think this is a player who transferred from Georgia to Kentucky.
Nailed it. Brock Vandergriff.
Yes.
If you're
the
named-
Vandergriffs, they
Yeah.
own a golf course.
Something, right? Like your dad's an architect
Yes,
or something.
yes.
It's ridiculous. All right. Next quarterback. Followed his coach from old destination to new. Only has 57 career snaps. Huge rep, huge recruit, alleged seven-figure transfer. And his job is to, no pressure, resurrect a dead program.
It's a lot there.
East Coast to Midwest. Followed his coach.
Followed his coach from the East Coast to the Midwest.
Backed up a player on this list.
My wires are getting crossed. Backed up a player on
You're
this
going to be
list.
really angry when you don't
I
get
am.
this.
Slow down. Let's take a second here.
Okay.
East Coast to the Midwest, following his coach. You said joining a national title caliber team, leaving
Leaving a good team to save a dead program and got paid handsomely to do it. Backed up a guy on this list. Quarterback. He's going to be so pissed.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Ready?
Yeah.
Aiden Childs. Left Oregon State to go to Michigan State.
This is the second MSU one I missed.
It's okay.
And
We don't
killing
count.
me.
We're garbage.
Killing me.
All right. I left the defending national champions in a starting spot to go where it just means more. I'm a safety.
Yeah, safety's going to be tough to begin with.
Is it?
Now he's in the SEC.
Because you already referenced this player.
Saab.
There you go. Keon Sabb from Michigan to Alabama. You're doing just fine. Relax.
All
You're
right.
good. You're good.
Thanks.
All right, here we go. Next one on the list. This is a good one. This will be a name you might not get, and it's not a knock, but people have to pay attention. I think this guy's going to have a major impact. I have a really cool first name. I'm a wide receiver. I'm a sophomore. I'm leaving one of the broke dick offenses in the SEC to go to an electric factory where the coach goes for it every fourth down.
Oh.
I play
is
wide receiver.
Juice Wells?
Yes. Yes.
He was supposed to, we talked about him last year.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
And I was looking up Ole Miss a little bit because they're one of those teams in the preseason top 10. And I'm going, wait, how'd he end up here? Transfer portal.
I'm proud of this dude, Evan. That was not an easy pull.
I'm impressed with that one.
All
too.
right.